welcome. In this video I'll be showing you how to download and run a game that I recently developed to help study. And let's just get right into it. This tutorial will be assuming that you aren't very skilled with computers, so I'll be explaining a lot, and it's also assuming that you're running a Windows computer. If you're not running a Windows computer, then this tutorial is a waste of your time. If you are running a Windows computer, then following this tutorial should guarantee success. Now, first, you want to open up your internet browser. You want to go to this URL, which a link will be in the description, so don't bother copying it. You can just click a button in the description. A lot easier, trust me. Now, once you get to this page, you hit download. No thanks. So, it's going to download. I am using Microsoft Edge for my web browser. I'm pointing that out because different web browsers may work differently when downloading a file. I do know that Google Chrome is pretty similar, and the only other web browser I've ever used was Internet Explorer, and that was many years ago, so it's possible that they're all the same, but I do believe last time I used Internet Explorer was different. I just noticed that's going to take a while. So let's just move on to the next step while that's downloading, shall we? So you want to go to love2d.org. Just type that in and it'll take you right here. And you're going to need this program in order to run the game. So I'm going to show you how to install it, because if you don't know how to install it, how would you get it if you don't already have it? Anyways, so I'll be showing you how to install it through the 32-bit window, through the Windows 32-bit zipped download. If you're running Windows on a 64-bit system like I am, 32-bit will work fine. So if you're certain that you're running on a 64-bit system, then by all means get the 64-bit version. It's exactly the same. It's just designed for 64-bit computers. And like seriously, the only difference is 64-bit is better at running heavier games if you ever get another game that uses this. However, with my game, it really will not make any difference at all which one you use. Except for the fact that if you are running a 32-bit system, 64-bit will not work at all. So if you're not sure, just to be safe, just use 32-bit. And the installer may be easier, but I'm going to be showing it with the zipped because I already have the 64-bit installed on my computer. So to avoid risking the chance of screwing it up, I'll just be using the zipped download because it's not really too big of a deal. But if you're not running Windows, then there's other downloads available. However, I've never looked into them at all because the Windows is the operating system that I've always used. I've never used another operating system on a computer. So when it comes to other operating systems, I know nothing. But anyways, let's just download the 32-bit zipped file. Just click it. And let's go to view downloads, shall we? Yes, everything is finished. Now I do know that with Google Chrome you can just drag them from down there, but with Microsoft Edge you need to open it up, the downloads, which it's got the button right there, but anyways, here we go. That works too. Yeah, so here's what you're going to end up downloading. Why is that there? Don't need that. Well, at least I don't think I need that. Yeah, this... I didn't need that. I'm good at what I do. Anyways, so once you've downloaded these two files, which if you don't, if you're not sure what's going on, you can just open up your file browser, the Windows File Explorer, and in the quick access section here, there should just be a downloads option. You'd click that, and it takes you to your downloads folder. And it doesn't matter which web browser you use, when you download a file, it'll put it in here. So there you go. Just select these two files, drag them to your desktop. Then we can close all this out. Don't need it. Go away. Don't need you. Go away. Don't need you. So now, what you need to do is you need to extract both of these files. So you just right click and hit extract all, and don't change anything, just hit extract, and it should be pretty quick, and then you can just delete that. Now you do the same with this file. Extract all, extract, go away, delete. So now you've got these two files. And we're essentially done, because in here you've got the game. That's nice and fun. In here you've got all the love code, which is inside this file, which I don't know. But now once you get in here, by default, you're on a Windows system. By default, file extensions are set to not be seen. So I'll be changing that for the purposes of the tutorial. When you get here, you're going to want to get the love file. You're going to need to use the love file from in here. Now, you may say, well, there's two. And that's where viewing the file extensions come in handy. So what you want to do is go to the View tab, open it, and find the File Name Extensions option and enable it. Now you notice that one of the love file has the extension of .exe, the other is .ico. You want the .exe one. So what you want to do is right click on love.exe and just go to send to desktop, and that'll create your shortcut. This isn't necessary, it just makes it a lot faster to run the game, and I'll explain why. And to explain why, I'll keep this open. So when you get to this point, you're done. If you want to launch the game, you can click the file. Well, you just take the file, drag it over to love.exe, and it'll launch the game. It'll take a second to load up. But yeah. And this is why creating the shortcut is a lot easier, because with the shortcut, you just drag it over to the shortcut, and that's all it takes. And you can just put this somewhere. As long as it's still on the desktop, the shortcut will work. And so, yeah, that's it. Tutorial over. It should work. If it doesn't work, then find help elsewhere. The internet is a helpful place as long as you ask the right questions in the right places. And chances are, if you go to the right places, your questions are already answered. So yeah, I'll see everybody in the next video.